Now to a comic that is about as funny as an ingrown toenail. Here is Nina Kharoufeh.
Israel. I had to get that off my chest. The rage just builds up and I just have to let it out every couple of hours. What did you say? Israel.
Remember when stand-up comics were funny, when they were more interested in getting laughs rather than applause for some daft political point? I guess a woman in a hijab and stilettos is a little bit funny. Not exactly sure how that is consistent with modesty culture. Not the modesty culture that was forced on me in Iran anyway. Now, anyway, I regret to inform you, I have more of Nina's champagne comedy.
Like, my biggest fear is that I find a guy and we fall in love and we get married and he finally sees me without my hijab, right? And then the first time he sees me without it, he's like disappointed as He's like, that's what you've been covering? Back on.
Now that we've seen a number of lefty women humiliate themselves, let's find a sane, rational, highly intelligent woman humiliate a lefty man. Here is Megyn Kelly and a confused Dan Abrams.
There's wrongdoing here, right? There was definitely wrongdoing. Whether it should have been a crime is a separate... What's the wrongdoing? What's the wrongdoing? All right, number one, it's paying $130,000 to a porn star to keep her quiet. That's to try to protect your campaign. Can we at least agree that's wrong?
That's not illegal. It's not illegal.
I didn't say it was... No, I just said moral versus legal.
How is it wrong? Are we talking moral?
I made it clear. I'm making it clear. For a minute, I'm talking about morality versus legality, right? There's no doubt that he engaged in...
All right, I'll tell... Here's my response to that, and I said this on my show the other day. I don't know what kind of weird marriage these two have. Same as I didn't know what kind of weird marriage Bill and Hillary Clinton had. So I don't know what their covenant is in terms of what he's allowed to do on the outside of his marriage.
But again, I don't mind the sex.
He doesn't mind the sex. That was about the most sensible thing he said. Watch as Megyn Kelly schools this clown. By the end of it, you may even feel a little bit sorry for him.
You are now crossing the line into legal problems. Right?
You aren't. That's absolutely not right. Incorrect at every level.
Again, no matter what it's for, right? Even if it's illegal conduct, you can just put it, it's an legal expense, right?
This wasn't illegal. There's nothing illegal about paying hush money for an NDA. It's done
there's not.
all the time.
But when you're doing it to protect your campaign, it is. That's the difference.
No. What law are you citing, Dan?
Campaign finance laws. You're not allowed to give the...
You don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking...
You're wrong.
Explain to me.
Let me explain to you.
Tell me what I'm getting wrong. Tell me what I'm getting wrong. When you're spending $130,000...
I'll explain.
Go ahead.
I get it, because you're saying that there are limits to the campaign contribution somebody can make, and this has exceeded them, and then they hit it. I understand. That's his theory. However, this has been wrong from the start.
Yeah.
It does not amount to a campaign contribution if it is the kind of payment that could ever be made outside of the campaign context.
That's not the standard. The standard is substantiality. It's not. It's substantiality.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're wrong.
Okay.
No, it's not.
I guess we're going to have to agree.
There's been Supreme Court precedent on this.
She's citing Supreme Court precedent. His most compelling argument is, let's agree to disagree. If this was a genuine crime, they wouldn't have to manufacture laws, revive misdemeanors, pass the statute of limitations, all to get Trump.